Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss illustration number 13, page number 18. From the following particulars, calculate total sales. So, with the help of this information, we are going to prepare two more accounts. One is bills receivable account, another one is total debtor account. With the help of bills receivable, now we are going to bills received during the year how much. With these amount transferred to total debtors account. Then now we get credit sales during the accounting period. Then only we are going to calculate total sales. First one, debtor as on 1st April 2017 1,50,000, bills receivable on 1st April 2017 40,000, cash received from debtor 3,90,000, cash received for bills receivable 90,000, bills receivable dishonor 10,000, sales return 40,000, bills receivable on 31st March 2018 30,000, sundry debtor 31st March 2018 1,30,000, cash sales 2 lakh. See, out of this information, first we are going to prepare the bills receivable. So bills receivable started with the opening balance of bills receivable. See, bills receivable as on 1st April 2017 40,000 to be treated as a opening, because the problem started on 1st April 2017. See, generally bills receivable to be treated as an asset. Asset always shows debit balance, so it should be appear on the debit side of bills receivable account to balance brought down 40,000. Then second thing, cash received for bills receivable. Cash received for bills receivable 90,000. What is the journal entry? Cash received. Which one is comes in? Cash comes in. Bills receivable goes out. So cash account debtor to bills receivable account. As per journal entry, cash account debtor to bills receivable. Bills receivable account credited. It should be appear on the credit side of bills receivable account by cash 90,000. Then closing bills receivable. See, opening bills receivable to be appear on the debit side of bills receivable account. Closing bills receivable to be appear on the credit side of bills receivable. Okay. Then bills receivable dishonor. Bills receivable dishonor. What is the journal entry for bills receivable dishonor? See, already we bill received from debtor. Now bank refused to pay money for that bill. Again the same bill forward to debtors. So one who received the bill from us, that is debtor received the bill from us. So receiver account should be debited. So debtor account debtor to bills receivable account. Bills receivable account credit side by debtors 10,000. Then we are going to put the total. First we check the total. Which side is the highest amount? Credit side is the highest amount, 1,30,000. The same total also appear on the opposite side, same line, 1,30,000. Find the difference between opening balance and the total. 90,000 is the balancing figure. Now these are bills received during the year from debtors. So to debtor account. These amount are transferred to total debtor account. So bills receivable account is over. Then total debtors account. Total debtor account also started with the opening balance of debtors. Debtors as on 1st April 2017 1,50,000. Debtor always shows debit balance. Asset, it should be appear on the debit side of total debtor account to balance brought down 1,50,000. Then Next one, cash received from debtor. What is the journal entry? Cash account debtor to debtor account. Cash account debtor to debtor account. So debtor account credit side by cash received 3,90,000. Then bills receivable dishonor. Now bill forward to debtor. Debtor account debtor to bills receivable account. These items also appear in the bills receivable account debit side. Now debtor account debtor to bills receivable. So debtor account debit side to bills receivable dishonor 10,000. Then sales return. Then sales return. Sales return 40,000. What is the journal entry for sales return? Now we received goods returned by our debtor. So at the time of return, goods comes into the business. Debtor is the giver. So sales return account debtor to debtor account. So debtor account credit side by sales return account 40,000. Then closing balance of sundry debtor 31st March 2018 1,30,000. This amount also appear on the credit side 1,30,000. Then the bills receivable during the year from debtor. So what is the journal entry? Bills receivable account debtor to debtor. This amount appear at the credit side of debtors account by bills receivable account 90,000. Then we are going to close the total. Which side is the highest amount? Credit side is the highest amount. First we put the total on credit side. The same total also appear on the debit side. The difference to be treated as a credit sales. With the help of credit sales, we are going to calculate total sales. Already cash sales given in the problem. Now we find the credit sales. Now both will be added. Now we get a total sales. Now total sales is equal to cash sales plus credit sales is equal to 2 lakh plus 4,90,000. Now 6,90,000. With the help of these two items, now we are going to calculate credit sales. Now we get total sales. Next, the format of total creditors account. First, you know the meaning of creditor. Creditor means one who supply goods for us without receiving money. Who supply goods for us? That person is known as a creditor or supplier. But we will promise to pay in later. Time being, supplier to be treated as a creditor. Creditor always shows credit balance. So the opening balance to be appear on the credit side by balance brought down. Then cash paid to creditor. Cash paid to creditor. What is the journal entry? Creditor account debtor to cash paid. Now creditor account debtor. So creditor account debit side to cash paid. To cash paid. Sometimes we will pay amount through check. At the time, one who received the check from us, creditor. Now creditor, who gave money? Bank. Bank is the giver. Creditor is the receiver. So creditor account debtor to bank. So creditor account debit side to bank. Then bills accepted. Bills accepted. Now we draw a bill to the creditor. Creditor draw a bill for us. Now we accept the bill. Again the same bill forwarded to the creditor. One who draw the bill, creditor draw the bill. Now we accept the bill. The same bill again forward to the creditor. Who received the bill? Creditor. Now receiver account should be debit. At the time of receipt, creditor account debtor, bills payable is accepted and goes out from us. It should be credited. So creditor account debtor to bills payable account. Creditor account debit side to bills payable account. Then discount received. We received discount. These discounts are allowed by our creditor. It is income for us. Discount received is a income for us. As per nominal account rule, all incomes and gains are credited. The value of creditor goes down. It should be debited. So, creditor account debtor to discount received account. Creditor account debtor to discount received account. So, creditor account debit side to discount received. Then, we bought goods from creditor. A portion of goods damage or destroy or some other reasons. These are the reasons. Now we return goods to our supplier. So one who receive goods from us, creditor. Now creditor account debtor to purchase return account. Creditor account debtor to purchase return account. So creditor account debit side to purchase return. Then check is dishonored by bank. Check is dishonored by bank. What is the journal entry? Now we issue check to our creditor. The same check deposited to bank by our creditor, but bank refused to pay money. So the check is forwarded to the creditor. So bank account debtor to creditor account. So one who received the check on behalf of a receiver, bank received the check from creditor. Now bank account debtor to creditor account. One who received the check from creditor bank. Our bank account debtor to creditor account. So creditor account credit side by bank. The bills payable dishonor. Bills payable dishonor. See, already we accept the bill. The bill deposited into bank for collection. At the time of accepted, creditor account debtor to bills payable. At the time of dishonor, bills payable account debtor to creditor. Bills payable account debtor to creditor. So creditor account credit side by bills payable. Then we are going to put the total. Which side is the highest amount? Debit side is the highest amount. First we put the total on debit side. The same total also appear on the credit side. The difference to be considered as a credit purchase. For what purpose? To prepare the total creditor to know about the credit purchase of the accounting period. Then come to illustration number 14. From the following details, calculate credit purchase. See, creditors as on 1st April, that is opening creditor. Return outward, that is purchase return. Cash paid to creditor. Then creditor's closing balance. See, creditor opening balance always shows credit balance. Now it should be appear on the credit side of total creditors account by balance brought down 50,000. Return outward, purchase return. We return goods to our creditor. Now creditor is the receiver. Creditor account debtor to return outward account. So creditor account debit side to return outward. That is purchase return. Then cash paid to creditor. What is the journal entry? Cash paid to creditor. Now creditor account debtor to cash paid. So creditor account debit side to cash paid. Then closing balance. See, opening balance to be appear on the credit side. Closing balance to be appear on the debit side. Then which side is the highest amount? Credit side is the highest amount. First we put the total on credit side. The same total also appear on the debit. First we put the total on debit side. The same total also appear on the credit side. The difference between balance brought down and total 1,86,000 to be treated as a credit purchase. Then bills payable. Format of the bills payable. Say bills payable liability. It always shows credit balance. So the opening balance to be appear on the credit side by balance brought down. By balance brought down. If any cash or check paid, so bills payable account debtor to bank. cash or check paid through bills payable account debtor to bank. Then bills payable is dishonor. Bills payable is dishonor. What is the journal entry? Bills payable account debtor to creditor account. What is the journal entry? Bills payable account debtor to creditor account. Because creditor is the giver. We accept the bills payable. So bills payable comes in. It should be debit. Creditor is the giver. It should be credit. Now bills payable account debtor to creditor account. So bills payable account debit side to creditors. Then bill accepted by the creditors. Bill accepted by the creditors. Now sundry creditor account debtor to bills payable. Now we send bills payable to creditor. What is the journal entry? Creditor, sundry creditor account debtor to bills payable. Bills payable account is credited. So it should be appear on the credit side by sundry creditors. Then closing balance to be appear on the debit side. Then we are going to close the account. This is the format for bills payable. For what purpose? To prepare the bills payable. How much is bill accepted by sundry creditor? This is the balancing figure. Then from the following particulars, calculate total purchase. Calculate total purchase. Some of the information is given in the problem. Now we are going to prepare two more accounts. One is bills payable account, another one total creditors account. Two more account. First one, sundry creditor, bills payable, cash paid to creditor, paid for bills payable, purchase return, cash purchase, creditors on 31st March, bills payable on 31st March. Then first we prepare the bills payable account. See, opening balance of bills payable. Opening balance of bills payable 60,000. Bills payable always shows credit balance. It should be appear on the credit side. By balance brought down. Then paid for bills payable. Cash paid for bills payable. Now bills payable account debtor to cash. Bills payable account debtor to cash. So bills payable account debit side to cash. Then closing balance of bills payable. How much? 80,000. Also to be appear debit side. First we put the total. Debit side is the highest amount. The same total also appear on the credit side. The difference is bill accepted by creditor. What is the journal entry? Creditor account debtor to bills payable. This is the balancing figure 1,20,000. Then total creditors account. For what purpose? To prepare the total creditor, to know about the credit purchase during the accounting period. To know about the credit purchase during the accounting period. First we started with the opening balance. So the sundry creditors on 1st April 2075 rupees 75,000. Creditor always shows credit balance. So it should be appear on the credit side. Opening balance 75,000. Then cash paid to creditor. Cash paid to creditor. So creditor is the receiver. Creditor account debtor to cash. Now creditor account debtor to cash. So creditor account debit side to cash. Then purchase return. Purchase return. We return goods to our creditor due to damage or destroy. Now we return goods to our creditor. So creditor is the receiver. So creditor account debtor to purchase return. So creditor account debit side to purchase return account. Then closing balance of bills payable 50,000. See, bill accepted by creditor. What is the journal entry? Creditor account debtor to bills payable. At the time of bill accepted, who received the bill? Creditor. Which one is goes out from as? Bills payable. Now creditor account debtor to bills payable. So creditor account debit side to bills payable. Then we are going to calculate the total. Which side is the highest amount? Debit side is the highest amount. First we put the total on debit side. 5,55,000. The same total also appear on the credit side. The difference to be treated as a credit purchase. With the help of credit purchase, now we are going to calculate total purchase. Now total purchase is equal to cash purchase plus a credit purchase. Cash purchase already given in the problem 3,20,000. Now we find the credit purchase 4,80,000. Now total 8 lakh. See, we discussed a total debtor and total creditor. Why should prepare these two accounts? We know about credit sales, we know about credit purchase. With the help of sales and purchase, we are going to prepare the trading account. These two reasons for prepare total debtors account and total creditors account. Then illustration number 16. See, we are going to prepare the 4 ledgers. One is a total debtor, total creditor, bills receivable, bills payable account. See, illustration number 16, page number 21. So the opening balance of debtor, bills receivable, creditor, bills payable is given. The closing balance of debtor, creditor, bills receivable and bills payable is given. So additional information also given in the problem. First, we are going to calculate bills receivable account, total debtor account, bills payable account and total creditor account. First we prepare the bills receivable account. What are the informations for bills needed for bills receivable? That item alone is take over from the problem. First one, opening bills receivable, closing bills receivable. Opening bills receivable 5,000, closing bills receivable 5,000. So opening to be appear on the debit side because bills receivable in asset. Asset always shows debit balance, so it should be appear on the debit side. Bills receivable closing to be appear on the credit side. See, opening balance of bills receivable, then closing balance of bills receivable. Two balance brought down, by balance carry down. Then cash received for bills receivable. Cash received for bills receivable 40,000. What is the journal entry? Cash account debtor to bills receivable account. Cash account debtor to bills receivable account. So bills receivable account credit side by cash 14,000. Okay. Then bills receivable dishonor. Bills receivable dishonor. Now debtor is the receiver. So debtor account debtor to bills receivable account. Debtor account debtor to bills receivable account. Now by debtor. Debtor account debtor to bills receivable. Bills receivable account is credited. So credit side by debtor 1,200. Then we are going to put the total. Which side is the highest amount? Credit side 16,200. The same total also appear on the debit side. The difference to be treated as a balancing figure. Bill accepted, bills received from debtor. Bills received from debtor 11,200. These 11,200 transferred to debtor account on 11,200. Then we are going to prepare the total debtor account. See, opening balance of debtor, closing balance of debtor is given. Opening balance of debtor 60,000, closing balance of debtor 55,000. So opening balance to be appear on the debit side, closing balance to be appear on the credit side. See, opening balance, closing balance. Then cash received from debtor. Cash received from debtor 1,30,000. What is the journal entry? Cash account debtor to debtor account. Cash account debtor to debtor account Buy cash 1,30,000. Then discount allowed to customer 5,500. We allow discount to our customer. It is a loss for us. So discount allowed account debtor to debtor account. Discount allowed account debtor to debtor account. Debtor account credited. So credit side of a total debtor by discount allowed. Then bad debts. Bad debts 3,500. Bad debts is a loss. As per nominal account rule, all expenses and losses are debited. So bad debts account debtor, the value of debtor goes down. It should be credited. Okay, the bad debts account debtor to debtor account. So debtor account credit side by bad debts account. Okay, now we close the. Then bills receivable dishonor. Bills receivable dishonor 1,200. What is the journal entry? Debtor account debtor to bills receivable account. Already I said debtor account debit side to bills receivable. Then we are going to close the ledger. Credit side is the highest amount. The same total also appear on the debit side. The difference 1,44,000 to be treated as a credit sales. Why should prepare the total debtor? We know about credit sales. Then we are going to prepare the bills payable account. Bills payable account. Opening 2,000, closing 3,000. Opening to be appear on the credit side, closing to be appear on the debit side of bills payable account. See the opening, see the closing. Okay, then payment against bills payable 7,000 is appear. What is the journal entry? Payment against bills payable 7,000. Bills payable account debtor to cash. Bills payable account debtor to cash. So bills payable account debit side to cash. Then we are going to put the total. Debit side is the highest amount. The same total also appear on the credit side. The difference 8,000 to be treated as a bill accepted by sundry creditor. Now bills payable account debtor, sundry creditor account debtor to bills payable account. Then we are going to prepare the total creditors account. Why should prepare the total creditor account? To know about the credit purchase. Now the opening balance, closing balance of bills, creditor 25,000, 28,000. Creditor opening 25,000, closing 28,000. Opening to be appear on the credit side, closing to be appear on the debit side. See opening, then closing 28,000. Then what are the other items? Like cash paid to creditor. Cash paid to creditor 70,000. What is the journal entry? Creditor account debtor to cash paid. Creditor account debtor to cash paid. So creditor account debit side to cash paid. Then discount allowed by supplier. It is income for us. It is income for us. As per nominal account rule, all incomes and gains are credited. Okay, discount received. Allowed by customer to be treated as a discount received. So creditor account debtor to discount received. So creditor account debit side, discount received. So bill is accepted by the creditor. What is the journal entry? Creditor account debtor to bills payable. This amount is transferred from bills payable account. Then closing balance. Now we put the total. Debit side is the highest amount. First we put the total on debit side. The same total also appear on the credit side. Then find out the difference. 84,500 to be treated as a credit purchase is the balancing figure. See page number, okay. See page number 35 From the following details, you are required to calculate credit sales and credit purchase by preparing total debtor, total creditor, bills receivable and account and bills payable account. See the information. These are all opening debtor, opening bills receivable, opening creditor, opening bills payable. These are all closing debtor, closing creditor, closing bills receivable, closing bills payable. See other information given in the problem. Now we are going to prepare bills receivable account, bills payable account, total debtor and total creditor. See the format. First you prepare this information. First you prepare bills receivable account, total debtor account, bills payable account, total creditor account. It is very easy to prepare these respective account. See first one, opening debtor. So debtor, this is the debtor. This is the debtor. So opening debtor to balance brought down 2,40,000. Then opening bills receivable to balance brought down 30,000. To opening balance of sundry creditor by balance brought down 1,20,000. Then opening balance of bills payable by balance brought down 10,000. Now opening balance are ended. Then closing balance are. So sundry debtor closing balance. Closing balance of sundry debtor by balance carry down 2,20,000. Closing balance of sundry creditor to balance carry down 1,50,000. Closing balance of bills receivable by balance carry down. Closing balance of bills payable to balance carry down 20,000. So opening balance as well as closing balance are over. Then we are moved to other information. See, first one, cash received from debtor. What is the journal entry? Cash account debtor to debtor account. Cash account debtor to debtor account. It should be appear in the total debtor account. Cash account debtor to debtor. Now by cash. Received 6 lakh. Then discount allowed to customer 25,000. Discount allowed to customer 25,000. Discount allowed is an expense. It is a loss. So discount allowed account debtor as per nominal account rule. Discount allowed account debtor to debtor account. The value of debtor goes down. Now it should be appear on the credit side by discount allowed 25,000. Then cash paid to creditor. Now cash paid to creditor, creditor account debtor to cash, creditor account debtor to cash. So debit side to cash paid 3,20,000. Then discount allowed by supplier. Discount allowed by supplier. What is the journal entry? Discount received is income. We received discount from creditor. It is income for us. The value of creditor goes down. So creditor account debtor to discount received. Creditor account debtor to discount received 10,000. Then payment against bills payable. Payment against bills payable. Now bills payable account debtor to cash. Bills payable account debtor to cash. So bills payable account debit side to cash.